Well, I'm a big John Carney fan, and have wanted to work with him for a long time. We were talking once upon a time about trying to do something else that never quite got off the ground. So when this script showed up, and I knew that when I read it, I loved it and couldn't wait to start with this gross collection of troglodytes. Yeah. It, it was a little, it was great. I mean, I really loved everyone involved. I mean, this was, you know, this goes down as one of the really special experiences. We filmed it in London, which is a country that I loved, with really amazing people. It was a challenge and, you know, a new thing for me, and to get to do this kind of material and with these guys, and then also to act opposite Nick, who's such a great actor, not to mention a professional musician, so that was daunting too. But he was so lovely, and we really hit it off. Yeah, I know that it's weird. I've sung a couple of times in movies, but it's all ridiculous when I do it. It's like there's a lot of room for error with the funny stuff, but this was heartfelt, yeah, real singing. So that was a bit of a new experience for me. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of things I think people can relate to in this movie. I mean, unfulfilled dreams, and what do you do if you give up on them? What would you do if presented with the opportunity to kind of see them come true? But it's also it's not an uncommon story, which is frustrating, I'm sure. But where it winds up, I think, it just makes me feel good. This movie made me feel good. And when I watched it, I was like, I really hope people see it. I really hope people go to a theater to see it and experience it kind of with a group. The music really adds to the kind of communal experience. But, anytime we can get a respite from the chaos and destruction of the world these days, I'm jumping at that chance. So hopefully other people feel the same way and they have that experience with Power Ballad. 3 words for Power Ballad? Nick fucking Jonas.
It's so exciting to be here for this screening here tonight in New York. The reception so far has been amazing to this film, and last couple days getting to just talk about the experience working with John and Paul and this entire team. It's been one of my favorite of my career so far. Well, my team reached out to me and told me that they had heard that he's working on a script and told me the log line, and I just absolutely loved the concept. And I said, once there's a script, can you please let me get my hands on it? I read it and then set a meeting with John, and we talked for an hour or two and just had the best conversation. And then I was just waiting, hoping to get the call that they'd cast me in it. And thankfully they did. And a couple months later I was on a plane to Ireland and working with a hero of mine and Paul, and it's just a dream come true. Well, I think that this film touches on so many themes that are relevant on so many levels, going from the creativity aspect of it, but also the question of how far would you go to get everything you ever wanted, but at what cost? And I think both characters, Rick and Danny, kind of have to ask themselves that question, and are faced with some pretty harsh realities of what that looks like.
It's got a lot of different themes in it, this movie, and once we hit on the idea of a guy who never really made it in the music business, feeling that somebody may have taken his idea for a song and he never gets the credit for it. Whoa, that's gonna... there's so many boxes you're ticking there in terms of feelings of failure, success, what you gave up, how you rewrite your own past narrative. On Danny's side, what you're willing to do to make it, what you tell yourself in terms of, your own process of getting there, what you're willing to do. But also at the heart of it is 2 guys collaborating together on something. And that's really joyous and beautiful. And then on top of that, there's artists expressing themselves. And in Rick's case, he's expressing something very, very deep inside himself, but he doesn't fully understand until Danny hears what he's written to start with. And he sees the song through how Danny deals with it. And then he has a full kind of epiphany about what he was trying to do. So that's like going from, the push and pull of life to actually what artists set out to do. Any good artist, anyway. Yeah. Drama, comedy, family. Yeah.
Sorry, we've been together a long time, and we've worked together many times, and it's. I think we have very much a shorthand when it comes to approaching work, and if it feels right that I could inhabit the role, then I'm very happy if he wants to give me the role. It's a lovely confidence that he has in me, which I'm very grateful for, and I have a huge amount of respect for him as a director and an artist, so I'm just happy to be involved also. I did have to work with Paul, and it was a joy. I mean, I was so lucky. I've watched him my whole teenage years and my whole career. I've kind of just followed his career and enjoyed everything, and it was just, he comes with such energy and such presence and such passion. You just want to match it. He's so playful, he's so there 100%. I just wanted to match it, really, and it was a joy to play around on the set with what we had to work with. It was wonderful. My friend who saw it last night said it better than I had in my mind. She just said, it's so timely in the sense that we're all looking for a collective experience that brings us together with a sense of well-being and joy, and it's okay to express our vulnerabilities and our differences, and to feel excited for creativity in life, and to feel that collectively is something we would all enjoy, I think, and need. So I think this film kind of encapsulates and facilitates that feeling, whilst being moving and warm and funny. It's got a real human mix of emotions: funny, joyful, and uplifting.
That's all up. It's great. It's my first time in New York, so it's like a hell of an experience to be here for. But no, I love city life, so this is like the ultimate thing. But no, it's been great. It's been like a fever dream. It's proper. It's amazing. I got involved from my stage school in Ireland. They have an agency audition, and then did the in-person audition, and then found out 2 days later. And then it was an honor playing Asia. Asia is such a cool character to me, and she's everything that I'd want to be. Like, she literally does not give. She doesn't care. Yeah. But no, she's deadly. It was an honor. It was an honor. Working with John was phenomenal. It was just deadly. Like, John is such a creative person. It's so inspiring to be in like workshopping scenes with him and getting exactly what he wants. It's such an inspiring place to be. And then with Paul and Nick, it was and Marcella and Peter. It was just they're such genuine people. So it was really easy to get along with and work with them. Like, I really looked forward to going to set every day. Like, it was a happy place. I think it's meant for theatres because you can laugh with people you don't know, with strangers, and you can go on the emotional roller coaster of the movie. And then the music is so, it needs an audience. Like, the music is so amazing that like it's so catchy, you do find yourself singing along to it. So singing and laughing with strangers, like, that's all you'd want. Relatable, emotional, and funny. Just very funny, very funny.
Yeah. Paul was, they were both fantastic, very different guys. Paul is Paul Rudd, who we know and love. Nick is mysterious, enigmatic, smouldering. Great team together. They really kind of sparked off each other in a very cool way. So it was lovely to work with them. Get Gary Clark on the case. Yeah, he's the guy who writes the catchy choruses, and all the good stuff in my films recently has been him. So he's a great songwriter. No, hopefully well. But I mean, we're filmmakers. We have no idea what happens next. If we knew, I mean, if I had any guess, I think I've made a good film. I know that. I feel I haven't made a complete turkey, and that's all I can say right now.